Hello and welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely evening, or as usual, one better than mine. And today my goal is to make oodles of seeds while trying to give my dupes time to catch up on all of the other minor tasks I've given them throughout the base. Cause I've sure given them a lot to do and they need to catch up. One of the minor tasks is switching over the petroleum from the petroleum generator, or boiler, to these 5 generators so that the free petroleum from here goes into these ones. Yeah. Okay, so this line is complete, this line is complete. We are just waiting on the steel pump to be done. And it's Mima's current errand. We might actually get to see this one done. So we'll start working in the top of this. Except for this spot. We're gonna do a little blob of water here. And it should spill just to here. Hopefully. Without messing this whole gizmo up. If it does, well, it's not that hard to reset it. Okay, good. This is now sending it this way, therefore we can send this that way. Okay, nice. That just gave us some more free energy, and we can upgrade the priority on these to be tuned to a 9. Okay, if it wasn't clear, I'm gonna put a pump in here to clear out the gas, so that I don't have any issues with the CO2 messing things up. When I make another layer here, and then another, and then another, and then another, until we have a full pump of petroleum for free! Okay, so, liquid vents. Too expensive to not destroy the previous ones. Okay, deconstruct. Deconstruct. I'm gonna leave the pipes in place. Yeah. We're actually going to pipe it like so. And though we can't use this one anymore here, we'll need a separate water tank because this is all petroleum now. Though we can just send the petroleum here as the bead instead of water. Yeah, we don't need water there. Okay. That's gonna be a lot simpler, honestly. Okay, so, this pump will eventually be for the vent around here, and then this pump can go straight up. Yeah, okay, so let's start planning that out. So if this is the ending wall, grate, and then vent. Okay. Yeah. And then we can deconstruct this majigger, and we have to build a new water bath location. Where to stick it, though? Well, we need to wait till we have more steel. We don't have enough to make another pump. Welcome back, Zemo. How goes the fight against recalcitrant dupes? Oh, I need to Google that word. I'm assuming it means something to the effect of not obeying your demands. Recalcitrant. Having an ostensibly uncooperative attitude towards authority or discipline. Yep, okay. Well, they're obeying my commands. They're just doing it very slowly because they keep freezing. And unfortunately I had to set the dupe prison free for now because I didn't have a good enough water supply. Cause over here at the bottom of Graham, I've run out of the puddle. So I'm first trying to refill it from some places around the base. I'm going to add more Gramlings up the top eventually. Once I have enough steel to make more pumps. Cause one of the pipes from down below, this one, this pipe was set to be the water supply to the prison, as you can see from here, but that water is being split to feed the stuff above in the space biome, and it's being split to feed this oxygen maker that is broken right here. I need to stop it from receiving any more fluids after the game save. So it didn't have the resources being provided to it to oxygenate the dupes well enough to not make them suffocate. Sounds like I missed a lot. Yep. But it's mostly been me building things and the dupes not being able to get to them. Okay, so this thing is running, mostly. I'm gonna get rid of this. So as you can see, I have orders for 2 liquid pipes here. This cooling loop pipe is gonna get shifted over so that it runs through here. Then one of these pipes will become straight. We're gonna disconnect from this bit above. And one will just feed oxygen, and then the other one will just feed the water for the pumps because this is an inconsistent level of water being consumed. So I had to make sure that was running properly. And I've set up orders for them to be built all the way down to this water supply, where it may not look much right now, but when you read the numbers, it's huge. So I gotta wait for the dupes to do that. It's gonna take them a while. This random pipe here is errand not even listed. Sedimentary rock. I've got plenty of that, don't I? Yeah, I've got plenty, but they're not even registering it as a command right now. There's so many things. Oh no, it's just not allowed by schedule. Okay. So, some dupe will come there eventually. Wait, that has how much water? Do you even want to know how you tortured the water into that small space? Oh, okay. So, you see over here how Graham is only sucking the polluted water out of this mixture? It's an Escher waterfall. Bringing it down here, that's why Graham used to be filled way up to here at least. Yeah, Graham used to be up to here in terms of water, even though the source for it entry was down here. So I did the same thing over here. I love Escher waterfalls. I'm so glad whoever decided to name them after my favorite artist, MC Escher. So the trick is, whenever the water gets above to this point, it's gonna fall through here and into this little hole. The airflow tiles and airlocks are all infinitely strong in terms of water retention. So you can stick as much fluid into these tiles as you want, and the game will be cool with it. Are my numbers somehow going up just staring at this? Yeah, there's a math error going on, and those numbers are just ticking up on their own. There's no water being added to it, but it's just being like, oh hey, physics, we're adding numbers. It's actually going up and down, but it's tending upward. You can see it tick backwards sometimes, yeah, because it squishes around, but the general trend is upward. So, I don't have to worry about water down here for a while. And I have it set that if the water level ever goes down to this point, where I have this hydro sensor, that, come on, automation overlay. It's just a simple little thing to there. This will unlock. And then it'll just go sploosh! And then there'll be a big tidal wave for a second, and then it'll all get sucked back into here. So there's always enough water in here. See, this one's staying steady. This one's staying steady. This one's only around 1,000. This one's ridiculous. And yeah, this one's going down. This one's staying steady. So it's all getting shoved over here from over here. Yeah, it's... The game knows what it's doing. I wish there were commas in there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We're in the millions. We're about to hit 16 million kilograms. Come on, go up. And there we go. Citation needed. So, yeah, the game is doing magic here on its own. I don't have to worry about water for a while. So I plan to use this as the water source longer term to provide oxygen to the dupes up here, but as you can see, they need to build this long pipe, and they're labeling it around errand 100 to do this random pipe segment, so it'll be a while before it gets done. Who's suffocating? The ever-increasing dupe pauses indicate that it does not, in fact, know what it should be doing. Yep. Okay, come on. Yeah, that one makes sense. I had to let them into the CO2 zone for the mushrooms because I wasn't making enough food, here. Because I had to let them out, and they're like, oh hey, commute times! Let's raise them. I also have been trying to increase my steel supply because I have my iron volcano way down here that automatically sends iron from here, after cooling it as well to 20 degrees C, up to the main central storage. My refined carbon and my lime are all produced here, so why not put the lime next to it, you know? Or the steel production next to it. Instead, I have my steel production way down here. And this thing is always waiting for materials and runs 2% of the time in the last 5 cycles. I'm not okay with that. At least they are starting to put the lime into this bucket. Okay. So that they can connect it. But I don't even have the automation majiggers set up for this thing to autofill it, and yeah. That does seem a bit low. Yep. Yep. So I'm trying to fix that, and I've run out of a lot of materials. Like, liquid pumps. If I want to make them, I can't. I've run out of metal ore on my base. I can make them out of steel, but that requires, you know, making steel. I am trying to do the challenge, sort of, where you utilize every last scrap of material on your base until you reach 0. Since, well, I'm not running rockets, so I can do that. So right now I am working on removing all my supplies of all my materials. Which is not the wisest challenge to do, but I'm a cycle 3736. Why not? But thankfully the metal ores, you can use steel instead. You can also use thermium, but I haven't been to space, so steel it is. So, yep, that's... I'll make all the rest of my liquid pumps for forever out of steel. But at least I've started making my infinite petroleum generator here. Where, nope. Like this infinite polluted water generator that's feeding the arbor trees. Nope, shift. There we go. It's making infinite petroleum at the cost of 1 1/4 liquid pumps operation. It just goes straight to here and gets burnt. But I'm now waiting for more steel in order to make more pumps. What other tasks have I been working on since you last saw? Right, I shored up some more water from below. I've got this mostly going. Have those little bits gotten out yet? That little bit of polluted oxygen just doesn't want to leave. I'm also waiting on steel to build another hydrogen generator there. And these ones will all be built. Okay, I don't see any trash in there, so we can put all of the walls in place. And we'll make them yeah, 8's fine. Oh, come on. Game, let me do stuff. Okay, so... I'll attend to the suffocating dupe in a second. What? It's still getting through? Ugh, glitches. Okay, yeah. Right, I was making more oxygen up there. But these are now handling this supply. That suffocation went away. Okay. And... these had a backlog to catch up on, so right now I'm not too concerned. Oh, did Max just go into the building? They came in here to build these ones. Which, you know, I appreciate and all, but they might get stuck. If their friends do their tasks first. Okay, gastrophobia, irritable bowel, or allergies. Tribaldo! Okay, are they getting these cleared out? I want that swept away. Okay, they're not trapped yet, but I'll have to keep an eye on this one. So we're going to cancel the very bottom one until they've solved all the rest of their issues. I at least want the CO2 out as well. Wait. The blob left. Box it in. Okay, so... eventually these will all equalize in pressure and be less of a strain on the base in terms of that calculation. They're keeping their heat to themselves, so they don't require cooling anymore. Overall, my base has a better temperature. It is far more consistent than it used to be, and a lot less red. This area still needs more help, though. And while we're zoomed out, let's check oxygen. Like, it's breathable. It's a lot better. I do want to improve the oxygen here. Once all the steel stuff is built, I will rip these out, as you've seen the orders are already in place for, where I'm gonna stick another personalized oxygen maker, one of these things, in the steel production zone and trap them in this little bubble here in the middle of the base. Because, well, why not? It's an appropriate number of operating things to do so, so why not? Okay, next. And this is spilling over to here. And then to there. And then to there. Okay, so... this thing really needs some modifications to it, so it doesn't mess up the fire pole and all that business. I want to shift it over one. But I can at least get rid of one more spot of flooding by spreading this over one bit. Wait, why aren't you going out this way? I thought I designed you to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can reach those. I shouldn't need to put this brick here. It should flow this way. But we have a liquid lock. Okay. Starvation is normal in this base. They can't path to it, but they'll figure it out. And then I was planning on making a bunch of free seeds today. This will be a dining hall, but as is the case with the rest of my base, mess tables, when built, require ores, which I'm out of. But I've got steel. I'm gonna make steel. But right now that is just a poor use of my steel to give them the luxury of a place to eat, when I'm sure they'd rather breathe. So that is what is up with my base right now. I have all those tasks that I want to do, and I'm just waiting on the dupes to catch up to me. This piece is now what level? It's still 300. It's been 300 for a while. What about this piece? 52. Well, that's an improvement. Okay. Is this conveyor operating yet? Well, I guess it can go that way. These ones are still stuck. Okay, if everything else next to it is cleared, will these figure themselves out and join the rest of the base, or do I have to let the dupes in and build a directional flow? Because I don't care if this is 50-50'd, as long as it just happens. Okay. They're going now. We won't make rot piles on that line anymore. Okay, good. Okay, and then this tree line. Right, these are both still set up to exist together. That one needs to be a 9. We're cutting this here and making this a 9. Right. Because that's not gonna go this way anymore. That's just gonna skip down that way. This disappears. Then this connects here. There we go. And then did this forget how to move without this bridge in the way? Okay. It's a 9, so current errand. Good dupe. Good. And then this thing takes all the supply it wants. Well, that one first. Okay, they really do like to get hungry with their supplies. But soon these will be satiated, and then it will move on to the next one. There we go, it's satiated enough. Okay, this one that hasn't run in forever really is 1% in the last few cycles. This one just turned on, okay. And its percent this cycle is rising rapidly. The other ones are just getting filled up and then ignoring this one. And it finally got serviced! And this one just got serviced. For the first time ever. In its age of 113. Well, it got serviced manually by the dupes for a while and wasted their energy on that, but... Yes! Oh, did we... Is this line not strong enough to feed all of these? This should be able to reach Oh, these ones cannot reach these ones. I put them in the wrong spot. No, I put it in the spot I intended to. Because it was just designed to only ever meet this one. Okay. So this line really did have the heavier load all along. Okay, I might have to go in there and move these over by one if this line never gets... if this never gets filled. But it looks like it has a chance. Okay, it's being filled. There we go. Excellent. Okay, next issue. There's no sand being delivered here, but that's fun. We can just have our giant bomb of CO2 in here. We'll get our polluted dirt out of it later. Suffocating where? Here? You're fine. Just breathe. There's air all around you. Okay, this pipe. What air is it on now? 184. 240. This wire. 175. Okay, good. The polluted oxygen got out of there. And is far enough away that I doubt it'll hop back in the near future. Okay, nice. Errands. I'm just gonna bump this up to a 9 because I don't want to have to worry about it anymore. All right, we have enough steel to build another one of these things. Nice, okay. I want to stop thinking about this column of things, even though I could use the steel better on making more petroleum, but I want to do this one. Okay, and then you're a 9. I want you done immediately. Okay, so even though at this point I don't need that extra one there, I just want it done. Okay, in each of these pockets. We're at 20, so that one's caught up. 20.2, so that one's nearly caught up. And then this one used to be at 400, so being under 300 means it's caught up now. Or isn't caught up now, but with the current number of generators, it can catch up. Suffocating. Yeah, not the best spot. Oh, they're actually going ham on this location now. Interesting. The morbs are helping with the O2 as well. It just happens to be polluted full of slime lung. Okay, so this random pipe. 77. Okay. Could be worse. What about this wire? Conductive wire is 57. 94, okay. Considering how many tasks there are along this whole thing, I'll average it out to be fine. Okay, this project that we don't have enough steel for. Okay. I'll not upgrade its priority. But it's only 5? Should at least be a 7. With this part being 8. Yeah. Wait, why don't I have these doors open? These should be open. Open. Not that these are high traffic areas anyway, but I can at least make them open. Okay. Ari, where are you, and why are you suffocating? There's air around you. You just gotta think for a second. There you go, you have your errand now. You have to move 1 square. Okay. The hole has been patched. Yes, excellent. They're going to build that. It'll be nice. Currently, how full is this pipe? Plenty of space for more. Which will come from here. And we still have that set to deconstruct. I cannot build over those just yet. Okay. I want to build more oxygen makers, but I am waiting for the game to do so. Wait, are these another iron ore thing? Yeah, they're another ore thing. At least they're only 200. Okay, so next. These will be a heat creator, so let's just build some potted plants here. Where'd they all go? There they are. We'll give them the nice ones here. And in order to fill all of these potted plants, well, I'm gonna need to make some seeds. Which was what I was planning to do all episode anyway. But I actually spent a fair amount of time just checking on everything. Okay, so I want to make more auto collection thingies for this chunk of these. Oh, they're still feeding these ones dirt by hand. Are they feeding the other ones dirt by hand? Dirt. Okay, no. The auto sweepers have that controlled at least, but only for this chunk. What are these made out of? Gold amalgam. Lead. Okay, so the loaders I can make freely. But the receptacles I cannot. Okay. And the receptacles are more valuable right now. Right, I put some random receptacles in over here the other day. To get what material out of here? Algae. That's organic, right? Oh, I have to give these power in order to get the algae out. Okay, copy settings. Okay, that one already had power. Okay, so this one already has power. Storing nothing. It needs a rail in order to get the stuff out. Really? I have to pay for a rail for these three things. Okay. Fine. Take your silly rail. I'm gonna get this material back anyway, so it's not that big a deal, but it's still annoying. I just have to get the algae out, otherwise the dupes will try and be more manual about these ones. Which I do not want them to be. Cancel those ones. Okay. Okie dokie. So, my goal was 50 Arbor Acorns yesterday, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna plant them until we have the steel to make the receptacles, at the very least. Because I don't want the dupe labor going toward feeding trees when we already have oodles of lumber. By oodles, I mean 2 million and counting units of lumber. I want to check on my water thingy. Hello, Setsi. Yes, there is a forest. And this has gone up almost another million since I last checked on it. Well, 60% of a million, but still, that's a lot of water. And this thing is also going up now? Okay, it's funky. Wait, these ones have giant numbers now too? Weird game, weird. So, yeah, it's the forest. I have major forest. I'm gonna fill this in too, and then I'll also put trees on these spots in these columns as well as these spots. I deliberately built these so they could go all the way across in the future. I don't have it that way yet. I live on nice infinite water storage, thank you. I didn't even build it to be an infinite water storage, especially one that isn't just cheesing the amount of water it can hold. I just wanted to keep the water level below here so that this wouldn't be drowning. But it appears to be broken anyway for I don't know what reason. So it'll get repaired. Aha, that worked. Yep. Okay, so next, right, back to making lots and lots of seeds. I need 10 more Arbor Acorns, and then it will just be Wort seeds galore. Okay, first of all, copy this. Wait, I'm allowed to put them in all the spots if I set them all up before the other one is designated? Interesting. Come on, save game. Let me continue to exploit the game. There we go. Okay, I can't get this spot anyway. And then that one deletes this one. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it just says, nope, you can't do this. Cool. Okay, I only have to do this a couple times to get all of the Arbor Acorns I desire. Mainly 5 times, because I want 10 more. Okay, wait, they're suffocating. Yeah, it's the kitchen. Just stay out of the kitchen. Uh-oh, Liam? No. I'm pausing the game so you can think. You have air everywhere around you. Seed splitting, huh? I haven't done that. I just wait until they fall during harvests. Okay, there we go. He got enough time to think. Well, the thing is that Arbor Acorns don't do that. Chuggy chug. Let me get out of here, dude. Game. Plants have died. Okay, fine. I'll go do that first. Come on, game. Shortcuts aren't working. It's so... it's so frozen. Yes, they do, just at a low rate. Wort seeds don't drop. I have not gotten a single wort seed to fall during harvest. I have only gotten them from Pips rummaging through, the, branches when they spawn. Which only got me a couple of them over having them working that way for a couple thousand cycles. So I went this route. Cause I can put the pips in with all my forest zone, but I'd really rather just get all the seeds I want and not have to worry about it anymore. And yeah, wort seeds don't drop because, well, you don't even harvest them. Though it's interesting that they're still considered a seed for the wort seeds when the wheezewort is an animal. Like, why aren't they considered eggs? Narcoleptic critical aversion or flatulent. Oh. I don't want either of these. And what's up with this? What's with this fraction of wort seed it wants to give me? That's such a strange number. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get a narcoleptic dupe because I don't want a flatulent one. Okay. I didn't know Weezworts were considered animals. Wort seed, yay! The fraction is how many you have now. Okay. So... yeah, under wort seeds, it shows I have none. Weezwort plant? Question mark. The Weezwort is best known for its ability to alter the temperature of its surrounding environment, directly absorbing heat energy to maintain its bodily processes. This environmental management also serves to enact a type of self-induced hibernation, slowing the Weezwort's metabolism to require less nutrients over long periods of time. Deceptive in appearance, this member of the Canadia phylum is in fact an animal, not a plant. Weezwort cells contain no chloroplasts, vacuoles, or cell walls, and are incapable of photosynthesis. Instead, the Weezwort requires a recently developed method similar to amphibians, using the membranous skin for cutaneous respiration. So, yeah. They're an animal. And the wort seed goes back to this, giving us the same description. Do they have any other weird things in this chunk that tell us bits? So yeah. I really like the description about Weezworts. Noise. Yup. Do I really want to check on Devon? Okay, fine, Devon. But that's a different Devon. This one has an X, the other one didn't have an X. Well, I clicked it. Several seconds ago. Yeah, this area. Plants have died. Will it take me to it? Take me to the tree. Fine. Okay, and while I was away, did they merge into the same plant? Same seed? Yeah, they merged into the same seed while I was gone. Yeah, I need more. There we go. So I need 5 more Arbor Acorns to reach my goal. Now I need thinks I need 6. That number keeps going up and down, and it takes a while for it to update. I'm so glad this works. Because I just really want to put Worts everywhere, which is only a thing you can really get away with on the base game, which is what I'm playing on. Because they come with radiation and spaced out, and then you can't use them everywhere. Well, you still can, it comes with more risks though. Okay. It's now saying 46, so once these two die off, I only have to replant this one time, right? Because it'll create... I am making two more on top of the two that were already there, but the number is just taking forever to update. I have too many things going on this playthrough for the game to handle. Once the dupes get around to building those pipes I set up a while ago, then they get trapped again. And I guess they don't want to get trapped. Because they're not building them. At least they're making my steel. They are getting around to that, so I can work on making more free petroleum now. Okay, let's switch all of this out for Worts now, shall we? Okay, do these still like Worts? Yes. Yes. Yes, and yes. Yeah, that is the same number from the printing pod. Okay, Arbor Acorns in here, and then these should just be table salt. Yeah, okay. So, in order to increase the speed... Oh no, made a mess. That means somebody's trapped. That or the bathrooms are down, and either case is bad. Okay, you are not trapped. But I've given you ample bathrooms. What is your beef? Which of these is down? They're all functioning. How did he make a mess? Unless I don't have schedules set properly again. Okay, these are set to be a 9, right? Yeah, so we gotta wait for the seed to replicate itself. Schedule. Is this bunged up because I didn't attend to it recently? Yep. My fault. Okay, so I'm gonna give... Let's see, I have 3 times 6, I have 18 bathrooms. I'm gonna do 12 per schedule. Okay, so I can put 4 night owls on alarm 1. That's the only night owls, so we just do free for all. 2, 3, 4. Wait, I said I was gonna... Yeah, 12. There we go. So, 3 of them to alarm 2. One, 2, 3. Who's suffocating? You can force him to walk to the bathroom, just make sure he can get there. Oh no, I know he can get there. Sometimes they just don't get there in time if they're slow. Yeah, they're slow. Okay, yeah, not your best spot, but there is air nearby you can reach. This is the worst spot in the base. And I've told them, please destroy this so I can make you oxygen, but they're not listening. Okay, you already have a path. Come on. Okay, back to scheduling. Okay, we've got a wart seed in here. Good. Split it around first. Okay, nice. I can barely believe you're food positive, LOL. I have all of these free mushrooms. That's what I'm doing. Wait, I just split one, and yet... all the Arbor Acorns went into here. Okay. Well, that's why. Too many seeds all at once. Okay, now we can get the other wart seed into the mix. And then that one went for it too soon, so it messed up. There we go, not too bad. Oh, it won't even let me? There we go. 131 dupes, no wonder your computer is melting. Yeah, I'm touching its side. It's warm, but not as bad as my phone gets playing idle games. I don't know what the current record is yet. I've fallen behind on watching GC Fungus in his most dupes record attempt. Wait, did I click the wrong button? There we go. I'm like 3 months behind on his thing, but I'm plugging through the whole thing. I keep getting distracted by other things, you know, like the new Legend of Zelda. Because I don't know if it's tiers or tears of the kingdom, I'm just gonna call it Pairs of the Klingon, because why not? Epsom salt bath win? Oh, were you enjoying a nice... But you're sudsy, wouldn't you be taking a bubble bath? Yeah, I'm glad my joke works. Okay, see, now we're Wort seed positive. I normally bubbles, but I have some muscle bad right now. Ah. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Okay, and then from one seed we have made more. Because at first the dupes weren't even gonna fill these things up because they're like, no, we don't have seeds to do that. Well, now we have 5 bonus seeds. And all of these filled up. Well, except for this one, but this one can't reach that. But it works as a handy little copy settings device. Oh, our seed, our steel is up to 13,100. I think that's a copy setting shortcut, yep. That's why I have the Arbor tree over here. It's not getting fed. I deliberately kept them from feeding it. Might be, yep. Okay, game. Keep doing stuff. Keep doing stuff. There goes Ada looping the seat around for me. But I don't need it anymore. Okay. I'm so happy this system works. It's total cheese. And I love it. I know I could automate it better, but that would, require resources I don't have right now. And I might as well sit here poking buttons because the dupes have plenty of other things to do. It's so cheesy, yes. But yeah, if you want more Wort seeds or Arbor Acorns, this is the quick way to get them. I could have made this way longer too, or done a whole lot more of them. Made these vertically squished together instead of horizontally, because I'm wasting these 2 spaces. There's a lot of efficiencies I could have done differently on this, but 5 seeds at a time is plenty to keep poking around with. They pop fast enough. Is it just me, or do the Wort seeds die faster than the Arbor Acorns? Or does it just feel that way? I haven't taken a stopwatch to them. Might feel that way because there's more of them. Yeah, but it's just... I don't know. Do I need to check on the suffocating dupe? I know as soon as I stop checking on them, then they start dying of the suffocation, but if I check on them, they're fine. Okay, the game is saying insufficient oxygen generation. I'll work on that, like, tomorrow. Or if I get like 100 wart seeds, then I'll increase that, because the steel is not going up as fast as I would like. I enjoy being able to just copy and paste this setting without having to click through all of the buttons. Though the wart seeds drowning make me feel worse than the arbor trees drowning. Because I know they're an animal. Morning, Twiggy. How goes the colony? Hello, Sonaro. Things are going well. Well, aside from the frame rate. That's not going so well. Right now I'm doing the exploit to get lots and lots of wart seeds so I can just use this to cool my colony. Because why not? I've got the space on the giant map. And they don't cause radiation in the base game. I am currently giving the dupes time to do all the other tasks I've assigned them to do. Like upgrading my steel, which they're like, oh yeah, we'll do this in 300 items, and then it doesn't change for several days. I feel like I'm drowning some of my IRL plants in my garden. So much watering. I've also been working on a free petroleum duplicator, but I needed more steel in order to do that, so I'm waiting for my steel to rebound from everything because I've run out of metal ores in my base because I've used them all. So I can't even build more things like the mess tables in a mess hall. The question is, do you water yourself enough? I do. I drink at least 40 ounces per day. Working on more than that. I just make a giant thing of... I use a 40-ounce water bottle and put chia seeds in there with some crystallite, and it goes down a lot faster with the slimy seeds in there. At least drinking water anyway. Because I normally have a hard time drinking water, but the chia seeds make it a lot easier. So let's see, I don't. Well, then why don't you change that? Add some tea to your bubble bath. Or your Epsom salt bath. But I'm better with drinking water now that I'm fasting every day. Oh, okay. I can never get into fasting myself. I've have too many bad habits of just eating whenever there's a screen in front of me. I'm working on that by not eating while streaming, at least. But when I'm not streaming, I'm just shoveling whatever down my mouth. Well, shoveling's not a proper word to use, because I'm slow and methodical as I eat. So like, when I eat popcorn, I choose which bit of the popcorn I eat first. And then I'll break little bits off from my puppy. He gets the sharesies. Drinking my bathwater sounds gross. Wait, did I imply that? I meant to drink tea from a cup while you're in the bath to enjoy and just de-stress more, not the bathwater itself. Shima taking a cup of tea to the bath with you. Yes, Sonera got it. Fasting is ideal for me. It's a matter of not getting up to get food. Lazy diet. Okay. Because that is the real problem, getting up to get food. Because, like, when I had my colonoscopy prep, it was really easy to, not eat when you're not supposed to eat for that, because I just barricaded myself up in the bathroom. Come on, game. Give me the printing pod. There we go. Squeamish, squeamish, plant murder, critter version. Well, I think the game wants me to take squeamish, so look at Hassan. As I was saying, like, I had to, like, not have food for 2 days straight to prepare for my colonoscopy. And it was easy. You just bring your giant hoard of water in there, and then you don't leave the room. But an hour before it's time to go, I left the room, just sit in the family room to, like, make sure my dad, who was my ride, know I'm ready to go. But that entire time, he just slowly crunched on chips in the kitchen right next to the family room in full sight, and had no clue what he was doing was in any way, shape, or form hard on me. Just watching him eat from the kitchen. And that was the worst hour of the whole thing. Just watching somebody else eat, and it's like, I'm so hungry now. And the whole drive there, he was telling me about the food he just ate and how he prepared it, and he didn't realize, oh, that's a bad thing to do. I had to tell him, please stop talking about this. It's really hard on me. Okay, I'm glad you found that entertaining. I forget to eat sometimes when I'm not fasting, lol. Not having pop during my fast is the hardest thing for me. Like soda pop? Yep, okay. I work in retail in an area with many people who have English as a second language, many of which barely know any English, so I'm used to rephrasing stuff for the lost in translation stuff. Helps a lot with brain farts, autistic, and ADHD minds as well, yep. I really wish more people would learn to rephrase things instead of just saying the same thing over and over. Like my brother. He thinks repeating the same thing to me 1,000 times will make me change my mind. And I'm like, no. No, I still think trans people are people and deserve rights. He does not think the same thing. He has given me many lectures on it. And I think he is uneducated on the topic. Just to name a random topic that has occurred. Right? Question mark. My 4-year-old says something I can't quite hear and just repeats it when I ask what he means. Yup. Yup, yup. But at least a 4-year-old, there's at least an excuse there that they're only 4 years old and still learning how to behave and think. Tell him that insanity is repeating the same action expecting different results. Yeah. But I don't think that would work on him. The brother, I mean. Yeah, I figured you meant the brother. I.e. a peanut butter sandwich folded in half. Wait, I missed something. A half butter mom. I want a half butter. Oh, okay, i.e. peanut butter sandwich folded in half. Yeah, I would not understand that. My first thought goes to literally butter on bread. And then the second thought is that French dish where you just have a full baguette, half of it is slathered in butter, and then the other half of it is chocolate. And they eat that for lunch on the reg. For the toddler, teach him young to try saying it a different way. Yep. So, like, teach your little one different ways of saying peanut butter sandwich. Do they not like jelly with it, or is it just the peanut butter? And now I'm reminded I've never tried a peanut butter and banana sandwich. And I don't know why my brain went to that. Peanut butter rules. Well, yes it does. I'm out of jelly half the time. I do a lot of PB and honey, actually. I haven't tried that either. OMG, that is so good. Peanut and banana. my main excuse for not having tried peanut butter and banana is, well, constant constipation. Therefore, I, avoid bananas that are known to cause constipation. What? None of us caught Nidoran. All three of us threw Pokeballs and up and worked. There's one banana a day for fire my kids, or they would get definitely constipate themselves. Yep. Rule 4. Okay, that makes more sense. I wish they weren't so constipating. Otherwise, I'd eat them all the time. They're one of those foods that I know they're totally full of sugar, but I've eaten so much sugar in my diet for so long that they don't actually taste all that sweet to me. And I've spent quite a bit of time the past few years trying to find less sugary foods and take sugar out of my diet, that it wasn't until a couple of months ago that carrots finally tastes sweet to me. Like when you have them steamed mixed with broccoli and cauliflower, and you eat them between the other bits, and like they finally taste sweet on their own. Like I always heard, oh yeah, these things are so sugary that if you feed them to rabbits, they get diabetes. And I'm like, is that really true? They don't taste sweet. And like, oh, now they're finally sweet. I don't think they are, really? I thought all fruits were good for solving constipation. Yeah, no, there's some... I don't know why bananas aren't good for solving constipation when said cause it, but that's just... Yes, the brat diet. Bananas, rice, toast, and apples firm up poo. Also, if you eat white things, they firm you up a bit too. So now I have to avoid all the things on the brat diet, and I still have issues. Okay, we're at 87 wart seeds. My goal is 100 of these things. So I'm almost done with this tedious task for a little bit of time before I go on a spree of decorating the base with these things. And checking in on all the other projects around the base to see if the dupes have gotten to any of them. Or if they're all like, nah, we're not gonna do any of this stuff. Because the steel sure hasn't gone up in a while. Oh, Ren finally delivered that wart seed? Wow, they're really far behind. That's a 9. Whose bins are a 9? Okay, I'm up for a bit. Have fun. Thank you. I'm glad you joined, Sudsy. Oh, the hearts, yay. And suffocating. Okay, so we'll have our 100 wart seeds when these things go off. Let's check on who's suffocating and check around the base now. I clicked it. This isn't even a save. Yep, in here. Wait, is Quinn behind? Quinn must be behind. Okay, so... what number is this thing now? 35. That is a better number. I'm trying to get new pipes of water to get up to here so that they actually have oxygen. Because the way it was before, they were not receiving enough oxygen. The water had too many other uses before it reached them, so it wasn't keeping up. Okay, next. The lumber is actually going down. We're below 2 million. Are these actually catching up? Though... pipe blocked. No, that's a different one. Oh, I ran it through... instead of going around. Okay, that means I have to go in there to fix that one. That's okay. It's on the back burner because our lumber is going down now, so we can, you know, hold off on that. Okay, did these ever get the contents removed? Conveyor receptacle, none. None, and... this one still has algae? This is a 9. Let's put it to a 5. Did that suck it out of there? There we go. Now it's got polluted dirt. And the rail is now empty. Okay, good. Next, we get rid of all of these conveyor loaders at like a... well, we want the materials back. They can be a 8. We want the materials. Give us our materials back. Deconstruct, and then the conveyor rails. Next, we want power wires. That one stays. And this one. And that one. Okay. There we go. All that can be destroyed. And now we've cleared out the algae from these for whatever reason got into them. And we can start putting the Worts around the base. Why do these puddles keep moving? Okay, all of those ones are filled in. Those ones can get filled in. All of that. Those ones don't even exist yet. Okay. And we're caught up on the Worts being placed. That took 50 of them. Okay, priority. I want to make sure the trees are ones. And that none of them are being harvested. And then harvest. Come on, give me that back. Good, they're all off. These ones I'm turning off because, well, we have a locked door anyway. Okay. So that's finally getting stuff done. I have to fix this bit in here, which I don't want to deal with right now. That's so low on the priorities that I'm not even gonna make it a thing for the dupes to worry about. Oh good, they are building these chunks. Number 7, yes! They're doing it! Yeah, they're getting lots of these chunks in. Excellent dupes. Okay, who's suffocating now? Bonnie, yeah, there's air around there. I know you're not happy though about it. And then is Meep hiding behind Lindsay? Nope, it's just Bonnie at this point. Okay. Okay, and now all of... Yep, yep. Move. Okay, and now let's do this piece. And it is number 107. Well, that's better than 300. It's gone up by 200 in the priority. And let's check on the project down below. Yes, they're working on it. Good stinky. And all of these broke. So since all of these are broken, my thing is clearly not working and I am not going to spend more effort on cleaning their air or repairing these until I have other stuff in place. These are just gonna disappear. Nice, you got the Pokemon. Okay, liquid vent. I should have enough steel to make a vent. Nope, not vitals. I wanted B. Was this not set for deconstruct? Plumbing. Liquid. No. Ventilation. I was looking for this shape and I went for the first thing that I saw that was that shape. I make sure I use the range of priority numbers. Emergency is only 4, do it now or people die. Yep. Oh, I do use the variety. I just mainly use 9. Like, these bins are full, so I reduced their priorities. Nope, that one's still supposed to be a 9. These are... I don't really need this done, but I would like it done eventually, so they're 1s. These are... This would be nice to be done first for safety. This is I want to do eventually. I want to squish all this water out of here. Like, I am using different numbers. Right now they're making it to 8s. They're not making it to 1s. See, I've given different numbers throughout the base. Just the things that I care about most become 9. Like the whole steel production upgrade, that's all 7 right now, so that I can focus more on... where are they? The 8s to build this pipeline so we can trap the dupes. I'm working on improving my priorities. It's not all 9. It used to be all 9. Okay. Back to this task. Or checking on Turner. He's here. There's air. You're fine, Turner. Come on, close all that. Is there a hotkey to close whatever window is up? Instead of having to click the X? Okay, there's no repair available. Okay. Wait, is it not set? There. Nine, get this done now. 8, get this done soon. 7, high priority chores. 6, important chores. 5, daily tasks. 4, chores that can be missed. 3, you can do it. 2, not important. 1, if you have nothing else to do. Right click, I think. Oh, does right click should work, you're right. I like your sense of priorities. How many dupes do you usually have? Well, these are 5s, no wonder I'm not getting done. 9 is I am watching you do this. I want it done while I'm watching. Okay, ventilation. Then I'm gonna need power. Okay, this liquid pipe is set for deconstruct. Cancel that. Okay, liquid vent, errands. 4. I like seeing single digits. Okay, nyctophobic but not a Nicola. Irritable bowel or kitchen menace. Okay, good. They are getting this done. Oh, we're actually watching them build it. Yes. Oh, I am an early game queen. I tend to start losing them if I try more than 12. I'm not very far into the game, to be honest. I get distracted with other things. Like right now, I'm playing modded Minecraft. I just like having a sense of order laid out for things like priority, otherwise I get overwhelmed by it and avoid using it. Understood! I am clearly the opposite. I am not about the early game. I'm about going as far into the game as I possibly can to do the latest of late game things that redefine what even late game is. And I don't play Minecraft anymore because I banned myself from that game in college. Because it was distracting me from my studies so hard that when I was trying to read my textbooks in the library with nary a computer in sight, I would still be visualizing the entire game in my head and planning my next thing I was gonna do in 3D space. And I was like, I can't allow myself to keep thinking this way about this game and still be able to do my work even when I'm away from the computer. So I had to ban myself permanently. Because if I didn't do a permanent ban, it would always be, what am I gonna build next? No matter how far into the future that was. Okay, have they built all the bits to redirect this? It looks like they have. Okay. And it stopped flowing. That's not good. Ah, these are backward. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Okay. these ones are going the correct way, though. Yeah, okay. Okay, current errand, excellent. If I don't have distractions like that to escape to in my mind, then I end up with anxiety attacks. My mental distractions tend to be more writing fan fiction in my head, though. Well, that's a very valid use of escapism with video games or fan fiction. I'm just saying, for me, it was too extreme with that particular game that I had to find an alternative. And that was not playing that one specific game. Like, I still played other games, it's just that one was too all-consuming. That was the second of 2 games I've banned myself from. The other one being Tetris. Because I'm one of those people who saw shapes falling in the sky and would place them in between people's heads at the dinner table and actively play the game, again, while very far away from any computer. So, I only ban when it's that unhealthy. Wow, yes. And number 7. Okay, we gotta wait on these ones. Suffocating. In here? Next to the morbs? Yeah, you found air. The morbs gave it to you. Yeah, there's air here. Why would you suffocate here? Okay, I just saw this little thing can be destroyed. Out of 5. Though they probably have to break into here to do that. Deconstruct this, and while you're at it, you guys can sweep this up. Nisbet. Where is Nisbet? You're about to get air, okay. You made it to the air, Nisbet. I mean, I play Tetris in real life all the time when I'm packing people's purchases into boxes and stuff, but I'm not that obsessed. Yeah, I reached that level of obsessed. Hence why I banned myself from playing. You're right, right-click does work. It's just on this map, it is so slow. Devin, I'm not gonna keep checking. Okay, this liquid bridge is current errand for Devin. Good. Nope, Nicola. Early game queen. How often do they change off tasks while you're watching? Or is the base so small that they never have to change tasks because they don't have to go very far? What do you mean? Okay, so if you were watching the current available errands down in the right-hand corner, it showed Devon, and then Devon stopped working on it, and then it became Nicola's task after it did a reroll. And probably too small. Yep. Okay. So, looks like they finished this. Yes, right-clicking does work. Okay. And now we can deconstruct this. Let's make that no, 5 is fine. Okay, and then trimming this off. Okay, and then... well, we're gonna deconstruct this to at least here. The question is, do I make this one the one for oxygen, or this one the one for oxygen? Either way, I have to cross over one thing or the other. I think I'll make the right one oxygen. Oh, I mean the assignments don't take the schedule into account, so it happens sometimes when one shift hits downtime, and sometimes from the next shift we'll pick it up. Yeah, but I mean, like, mine does it all the time, constantly. Not just for shifts, I mean, they just decide to not do it. Okay, so we're gonna make this the oxygen one. Okay, so now this is set to oxygen. We're not cutting this off until the pipe is complete. I made those 9s, sure. Okay, that's good. That still needs to be fixed. Those are still set for deconstruct. They're making progress on this thing. Those are set for deconstruct. These are 8s, good. What is their priority on the errands list? 3! Ah, I love seeing 3. Good, they're down to here. What are you numbered at? 24. Okay, they are making progress. Okay, what about the water pumps? 60s, okay. BRB, I need food, okay. I'll be here a little bit longer. Okay. Refinement or oxygen? Oxygen. Carbon skimmer, there it is. There we go. Yeah, this has been rising in pressure. Okay, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do I have a bunch of stuff stacked up here? Like, is stuff getting dropped from the bottom of the ladder? No, we're actually pretty good. Okay. Let's check on this pipe. That is actually mostly clear water. Okay, and the CO2 is below this pump. Nice. Have they done that? No, they have not done that. Nor have they done this. That's okay. But we will run out of water here eventually. And these are feeding the air supply, so we need to get another pipe in the works sooner rather than later before that becomes an issue. Which means another pipe from over here. We'll stick this one here. Suffocating. Ellie, you'll figure it out, Ellie. I swear, Suze, you will. Don't make a fool of me. Okay, at a 6 for now. We'll prepare. Let's do the power before we forget. That was the wrong thing to click. At a 6. There we go. And then the pipe can get cancelled. Next we'll do a bridge. Okay. Okay, so we're going to not delete this one, but we are going to go snippy snip. So this thing needs to get over here. I think I should just troll it along the bottom edge here. And I need to move this so it doesn't go ka-chunky chunk. Nope. You are not adding more to that. Okay. Deconstruct out of 5. This. But this bridge gets a 9. Back to 6s. Okay, this is the height it needs to be. But I don't want to just go hoppity hoppity hop. I think I should switch one of these lines with one of these lines so that the far right one just goes to the right instead. Giving a 2 gap here, and then this one will just hop here, take over this, and this one will go further up. I think that will be better overall. And we will leave it disconnected for now, because that is a late game change. Needed peanut butter after all the previous talk. Understood. Okay, this is a pipe coming to... I need a pipe going the other direction. Okay. And we're gonna do it one lower. Though right here we gotta go two lower just so it can get through. That'll be fun. Right now I'm changing up my network of piping to make sure that I have a backup plan before things go bad. And once I put these pipes in, I will tell you more specifically about why I need that. Okay. So currently, the majority of my oxygen is being fed off of this pipe. Well, not the majority, just these 4 and these 3, and in future these 3 as well, which will be a total of 10, which is a full pipe's worth. And right now that water comes from down here at a ever-dwindling source where all it has left is this chunk and this chunk. I can move it down a little bit, but that's only delaying it a little bit longer before this all disappears too. So I'm currently building a pipe that can reach to this spot here from the permanent water supply that just keeps getting bigger? No, it went down. I lost 6 million recently. I don't know what this water supply is doing. There's a lot of it in there. There'll be a lot of it in there for a while to come. Now it's growing over here. It keeps changing where it wants to grow. Either way, there's a whole chunk of water in there that doesn't know what it's doing. That will suffice for water supply for a long time to come. Far longer than this, which keeps getting down lower at a pretty fair clip. So I'm preparing for the future on that one at a lower priority. Though the things that require me to still think about them, I'm making a higher priority. Okay, so this will come through here. And... yeah, we have to jump... wait, no. Cancel. I can do the bridge here because it's only a single. Cancel breaking that one. Then we cut it. And we're still doing this at a 6. Okay, we'll hop there again. We'll need to make ladders for this chunk, though. And then it will connect into there in the future once we need it. Okay. And it looks like only this chunk of it needs some ladders placed. Okay. Yeah, that's the appropriate size. Can I get away without connecting it all the way? Yes, we'll have a 2 gap, which means they won't use this as main walking space. Excellent. I'm trying to cut down on their pathing by not giving them the whole way through. Ah, See, this one makes more sense to click it here, but I'm not going to. So right now, all of that is at a 6, which is below everything else I want done right now. Except for this chunk with pipes that I want to be aware of when they do things. Wait. This is being deleted anyway. I didn't have to do it that way. Well, in the future it'll be different, but for now... I can totally just be all goodbye pipe. And then I don't have to do these ones. I can just bridge on over to there and then continue on. It'll be a lot better. Which means I can also add a 3, destroy everything above here. I'll mark these for destruction, just so it's in my head that I don't want them anymore. Along with these. And I'll leave this pipe intact down to here. Just so I remember that it is going to disappear or not. Because yeah, it can still be used again on this stuff. But I'm not gonna keep it doing this weird squiggle, so... add a 1. All of this can go. Oh no, Twiggy's out of balls? I should check my supply. Oh! I am out of balls. Pokeballs. Shop. Purchase 20. Okay. There we go. Oh, I didn't see it escape. Oh, and it was a ditto too. Oh, okay. Yeah, that time instead of doing the commands, I poked a little icon in the top right corner of chat to go to the fancy thing with pictures to purchase. Okay, so... you know what? I will build this again in the future. I'll leave it in place for now. Okay, so I now have backup solution already established for dupes to do, but they won't do it for a long time to come because it is a lower priority. Whereas something like this is a 5. So they'll do this after that? No, that's more of a thing I should do sooner than this. Because this is still a lot of water. We'll lower it to a 4. That way they know they don't have to do this anytime soon, but I know and will remember that it's a thing that I should do and not forget about entirely. So that when the issue arises, I am not going to panic and be like, oh no, what do I do? I'll be like, yeah, I already have this plan here. See? It's gonna just happen. There we go. Okay. I want this to be a different height from this, so we're going to deconstruct a few more. Add a priority 7. Okay, have they built these things? Yes. Yes, fit over pressure. Ah, yes. The good old overpressure, high pressure gas vent. That's great. Okay, liquids. This is currently set to go through here, but we are going to steal 60. Where'd it go? You were supposed to move to another side. Oh, it's more viscous than water. Right. So I'm gonna keep doing this until we reach whatever viscosity of petroleum gets it to move to the next side. Just gotta watch the bubble go through the pipe. So let's see. 360 and it's still there. Okay, it went the other direction. I was hoping it would go right, but, well, this'll go right eventually, right? Maybe. There we go. Okay. Allergies or crit reversion? May. Okay, so right now this is a separate gas chamber from here. We have successfully done that, but this is overpressure and won't release anything. Oh, is it puppy time? Hi, love. Yeah, you gave me an extra hour today. Thank you. I got stuff done in the game. It's kind of, sort of. Okay, I have a puppy I need to go cuddle. I am glad you guys chose to spend your time with me tonight. But I gotta go now. Bye.